Welcome back. I need you all to step into the room and have a conversation with NLE Choppa or NLE the Great because he just released another music video titled Hello Revenge where he's dissing NBA YoungBoy again. Now, the first video he was cosplaying Tupac. This video he's cosplaying Michael Jackson. He has on all black. I'll attach the footage and he's dancing in front of Gravedigger Mountain. And it's just another diss song that makes absolutely no sense. Now, I'm going to give him some feedback, but the question I have for him, and I'm talking directly to you right now, where is your team? What are you guys doing? And what is the direction you're heading in? Because everything you're doing makes no sense and will not help your career. So, before I go into anything, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why this song and this whole direction he's heading in makes no sense. The first reason, Youngboy is not responding to you in a direct song. We've been down this road before. He's going to give you 2 bars, maybe, and he's going to keep it pushing. He just got off the biggest tour of his life, made the most money of his life, had his fans sell out arenas all across the country. Why would he go back and forth with you? It doesn't make any sense. He has nothing to gain from dissing you because you seem to be the one that's clout chasing. He doesn't need any more clout. The second thing is you're wasting your resources, your time, and your money. The amount of money that you spent doing this music video, you could have put together a marketing campaign to make music that was about you rather than someone else. And this goes into my third point. The music isn't about you, and this won't help your career because right now, no one knows who you are as a person. Over the past couple of years, you went from a rapper to a boxer to a streamer to a natural healer and herbologist. Now you found the Lord and you talk about that in your music, which I believe is an amazing thing that you found religion and you found God. But it doesn't make sense when you're in your music video talking about violence and what you would do to somebody. And then, you're portraying and putting this negative energy into the world. Those things just don't line up. And that's exactly why I'm talking to you because you seem lost. And if you don't know who you are, the world doesn't know who you are. If you don't know who you are, your team doesn't know who you are. And how can they put together and surround you with all the resources that you need to be successful if they're confused about the vision? If you think your comeback into the mainstream music world is just an NBA YoungBoy, you're wrong. And I hope that you get to this video and I hope you listen to it. Number one, YoungBoy is not a mainstream artist. Although he's huge and he sells out concert and he sells a lot of records and he gets all the views on YouTube, he's not mainstream. So if your goal is to get back to potentially being a household name or to get a top 10 record and you want to, get the clout back, YoungBoy's not the way to do it. Make good music. You obviously have the ability to dance, so why don't you get in front of the camera and make a dance song? Why don't you get in front of the camera and make a TikTok trend? Dissing him doesn't benefit you in the long run because he doesn't care. And that's very clear and very obvious. And the other aspect of this is he's trying to frame this as like good versus evil. Like people should listen to me. They shouldn't listen to you because of the things you stand for. All right, I get that. I understand, right? You're putting the Bible verses in the middle of this. You want people to read into it. You want people to look at the lyrics and look at his actions. But what does that mean to him? He clearly lives his life in a different way than you. He's on street timing, right? I remember an incident took place at the airport where some of his fans approached you.
As soon as I say white ain't scared, he flinched at me, and then I popped him and knocked him out.
He just beat up NLE Choppa, the rapper. That nigga ain't about nothing, ain't big NBA, big.
His fans are going to get on street timing, and the people around him are definitely going to get on street timing. If you listen to any of the things that they've said in the past, they said, we're willing to do whatever to protect NBA YoungBoy because he's the meal ticket. So unless you want to get on that type of time, why would he engage with you? Do you think he's going to get on a 3-minute track and get into lyrical miracle battle with you? No, you're not that kind of rapper and neither is he. So he's going to get on the type of time where it's okay, when I see you, I'm going to do something. And if he doesn't do it, the people around him will. So I don't even think this is even like a smart move for you in general. So it's just confusing with the message that you're going with. And that's why I say an artist needs to have people around him who are willing to tell them the truth. An artist needs to be secure with who they are and what they want to put out into the world. Because if you don't have a direction, you get stuck in this phase where you're trying to do something to garner a reaction to someone with a bigger fan base than you. And I think he's trying to take a page out of Kendrick Lamar's book here, where it's Let me diss somebody who right now is on tour, who right now has a lot of eyes on him, and paint them as a bad person and tell people I'm the good and this is why you shouldn't like someone else. But that playbook is not going to work for you because you're not Kendrick and he's not Drake, right? And it just doesn't make sense. And I want people to tell me in the comments, am I being too harsh and critical here, or do I have the right read? Because I believe the internet is a difficult place to navigate, but this is something that you should look at and say, this is an easy way to tell that this was a miss. So NLE Choppa, NLE the Great, whatever it is that you want to go by, I hope you find your footing. But this is a message to all rappers. It's the end of 2025. We're going into 2026. The beef stuff is over. It was cool for a couple of months. It was cool for a year. That's what everybody was into. Everybody wanted to diss. Everybody wanted to go back and forth. The playbook is up. Get back to making good music. Get in touch with your fans. And that is how you're going to stay relevant. You're not going to get relevant by dissing. That's over with. We all need to turn the page, get in tune, get in front of a computer and stream to find your audience and connect to them and talk to them one-on-one. Because I don't even think your audience wants to hear this. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you take this advice because I think I'm on the right page here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Click the Patreon link, which is going to be below. I need 100 paid subscribers on Patreon so I can win the contest, and I believe we can make it happen. Thank you all for tuning in and staying until the end. Salute.